What's the adjustment coming from paradise to heaven?
Oh gosh, I get that a lot. It's a huge adjustment, especially like culture shock as well. Coming from Hawaii, it's very good. Like everyone there is family. Everything, everywhere you go is family for me, and just it's an amazing place to live. Coming to Iowa, it was different. The people, the area, the air, I guess, like it's just everything in general was just different. So it was hard for me to adjust, but I kind of got used to it a little bit. And the reason why I picked here is just because like I fell in love with the culture here. The people was just amazing. It felt like home, and just the sporting community, everything is just it's amazing.
What what helped make it feel like home?
I guess the people here, my coaches, my teammates, they really kept me close and made me feel like even though home is like 5,000 miles away, it's just I have family here. I have people to come to. I have like a lot of friends here, a lot of close families here, so it's really good.
And then, given that there was this culture shock going on, but you're also stepping up into Division One major college volleyball, how did you find success early on when you're going through this culture shock off the court?
Ooh, I would have to say it was just myself, I guess, myself and my teammates. Telling myself that coming to a Big Ten school with far away from Hawaii, that I'm doing this for myself. I'm here to prove to everyone that Hawaii players can make it. We can make it to the Big Ten. We can make it to the big games, and I'm still working on that, and it's still going to get there, and everyone's going to see that a lot of Hawaii people can make it. So it was hard, but I'm still working on it, and it's going really great.
So is Hawaii kind of like an untapped recruiting
Yeah,
hotbed?
Hawaii is a very undersized, I guess. A lot of like mainland people would say that Hawaii is small. I guess the girls are small; they won't make it out. And I came to the Big Ten to Iowa to prove that Hawaii can make it. Girls like my age or shorter than me can make it.
And once you started getting success, I think you had a Big Ten Freshman of the Week pretty
Yeah.
early on. What was that like? Did I like prove it to you that you could make it here, or was it like that's just the first step in my?
Oh yeah, that was when I got the Big Ten. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, but I was just like, there's many more that's gonna come in. Just put it on the side. Let's work hard. Let's get better. Let's make this team better. The awards come later, but the growth comes now, and it's just like I'm ready to do it all.
Starting to get a little colder outside. How are you adapting to that?
Oh
a
my
little
gosh,
bit?
it's freezing outside. Everyone's like, no, this is good. I'm like, no, this is not good. I'm going to like class looking like a snowball, and my professor's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. But it's freezing outside, and everyone's like, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. I'm like, bring it on. I got it. Let's go. But yeah.
When Coach reached out to you originally, was it kind of like Iowa? What's that?
Yeah, they came to my Kentucky game actually, and it was a Kentucky tournament, and they were there, and I actually decommitted from Cal Berkeley. I think like 2 weeks before I left, and they were there, and they were like, my coaches for club were like, Iowa's here, they're Big Ten, they're an amazing school, they really want you to come, and I was like, okay, I'll give them a shot. Never thought I would come to Iowa. They weren't even on my list, and I was like, okay, let's talk. We talked, came out here. The coaches were amazing, met their family. Everyone here just made me felt welcome. And a lot of the recruits where I went to for my recruitment, it didn't feel like that. They made me feel like I was somebody here, somebody that could be changed for this program. Yeah.
And then what ultimately like sealed the deal for the Hawkeyes?
I think just having to rebuild a new program. I think Coach Jim coming in here with still rebuilding, we still are rebuilding, and just kind of rebuilding something and making the fans come here. He said, like, I forget what quote he said, he's like, you build it and they'll come. And I'm just like, that just sticks to me, like, we will build this, we will be strong, and they will come, and people will see Iowa for what we are.